Welcome to Famous American News, your daily video channel honoring the lives and legacies of famous notables who passed away. In this video, we will discuss the unfortunate updates regarding Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and his father. Before we get into that, we have a special request: subscribe to our channel, share it with your friends, and leave a like to help us bring this content to more and more people. Thank you.
We're all bummed after learning about the passing of comedy legend Richard Lewis at the age of 76. You might know him from his hilarious stand-up routines where he'd crack jokes about himself, or maybe you remember him from classic sitcoms like Anything But Love, or his iconic role as himself on Curb Your Enthusiasm. Lewis was a staple in the comedy world, starting out with stand-up gigs that showcased his one-of-a-kind brand of humor. He was known for being hilariously neurotic, poking fun at himself in a way that made audiences laugh until their sides hurt. His appearances on The Tonight Show and Late Night with David Letterman helped him reach millions and become a household name. On the TV side, Lewis found success in shows like Anything But Love, where he played a seasoned columnist opposite his co-star, Jamie Lee Curtis. But his most legendary TV role was probably the fictionalized version of himself on Larry David's HBO show, Curb Your Enthusiasm. Their on-screen chemistry, a hilarious mix of love-hate and genuine friendship, was a highlight of the series. Lewis wasn't just funny, he was also inspiring. He openly shared his struggles with personal life and Parkinson's disease, showing his strength and determination in the face of challenges. Richard Lewis leaves behind a legacy of laughter, a unique comedic style, and a career that spanned decades. He'll be sorely missed by fans and fellow comedians alike. The world lost a fashion legend this week with the passing of Iris Apfel, the quirky and colorful style icon who lived to be 102. Apfel wasn't your average grandma. Forget rocking chairs and bingo nights. She rocked outrageous outfits that mixed patterns, prints, and colors like nobody's business. She was all about breaking the rules and owning her unique style, inspiring millions to do the same. Starting young in Queens, New York, Apfel always marched to the beat of her own drum, expressing herself through bold fashion choices. She studied art history, which fueled her creative eye, and later took that creativity into the worlds of interior design and textiles. Apfel's career was anything but ordinary. She worked for fashion publications, collaborated with an interior designer, and even co-founded a textile company with her husband. They even teamed up to restore textiles in 9 White Houses. Talk about a power couple. But it was her fearless fashion that truly set her apart. Her unique style landed her in museums, fashion shows, and even a modeling contract at the ripe age of 97. She proved that age is just a number, and that expressing yourself through fashion is a lifelong adventure. Documentaries like Iris captured her infectious personality and her unwavering love for life and fashion. Even in her later years, Apfel continued to collaborate with brands and work on projects like her upcoming art book. Iris Apfel was more than just a fashion icon. She was a reminder to embrace your individuality, have fun, and never be afraid to stand out from the crowd. Her vibrant spirit and infectious enthusiasm will continue to inspire generations to come. Sad news for movie lovers everywhere. Film scholar extraordinaire David Bardwell passed away this week at the age of 76. Bardwell wasn't just some stuffy academic, he was a passionate cinephile who dedicated his life to sharing his love of movies with everyone. For over 20 years, he teamed up with the Criterion Collection, adding his insightful commentary and essays to classic films, helping a whole new generation appreciate the magic of cinema. But Bardwell's real impact might be felt in college classrooms around the world. His textbooks, co-written with his wife Kristen Thompson, like Film Art and Introduction and Film History and Introduction, are practically required reading for any aspiring film student. Bardwell wasn't just about textbooks, though. He wrote extensively, with over 20 books and countless articles to his name. He even had a popular blog, Observations on Film Art, where he shared his knowledge and sparked discussions with other movie geeks. What's truly inspiring is Bardwell's story. Growing up on a farm, he didn't have easy access to movies, but his hunger for film knowledge was real. He devoured books and late-night TV screenings, eventually becoming a leading expert in the field. His passion for film was contagious, and his influence went beyond academia. Even famous filmmakers like James Schamus admired Bardwell's generosity and insightful mind. While Bardwell may be gone, his legacy lives on. His work will continue to educate and inspire future generations of filmmakers, scholars, and of course, movie buffs like you and me. The world of British television and film lost a familiar face this week with the passing of actress Pamela Salem at the age of 80. Many will remember Salem for her portrayal of Miss Moneypenny, the ever-reliable secretary to James Bond, in the 1983 film Never Say Never Again. This particular Bond film, starring Sean Connery, was one of the few not produced by the franchise's usual production company, making Salem's Moneypenny unique in Bond history. While Never Say Never Again may have been her most high-profile role, Salem had a long and diverse career spanning over several decades. She appeared in numerous British television shows, including Doctor Who, EastEnders, and The One-Din Line. She even crossed the pond and guest-starred in popular American shows like Magnum, P.I., ER, and The West Wing. Salem's colleagues remember her fondly. Producer David Richardson, with whom she collaborated on several audio dramas, described her as a warm and generous presence, always bringing a smile and a hug to the recording studio. Her legacy extends beyond her acting credits. Salem paved the way for other actresses, particularly those of Indian descent, to break into the British and American entertainment industries. Pamela Salem may be gone, but her contributions to television and film will continue to be enjoyed by audiences for years to come. The world of entertainment is mourning the loss of talented actor Kenneth Mitchell, who passed away at the age of 49. Mitchell was best known to science fiction fans for his appearances in various roles across several seasons of Star Trek Discovery. He also had roles in popular movies like Captain Marvel and television shows like Jericho. Sadly, Mitchell was diagnosed with ALS in 2018. Despite the challenges of the disease, he continued to act, appearing in shows like The Old Man and Nancy Drew using a wheelchair. Beyond his acting skills, Mitchell was remembered by his family and colleagues for his warmth, humor, and genuine kindness. He was known for his infectious positivity and his ability to connect with others, bringing joy and laughter into the lives of those around him. Mitchell's legacy extends beyond the screen. He leaves behind a wife, 2 children, and a lifetime of memories for his loved ones, friends, and fans. He will be deeply missed. Jackie Loughery, a multifaceted talent who wore the crown as the very first Miss USA and went on to become an actress, passed away at the age of 93. Loughery's remarkable journey began in Brooklyn, where she was raised and later attended St. Francis Xavier Academy for Young Ladies. Her striking looks and captivating personality landed her the title of Miss USA in 1952, making history as the first winner of the pageant. This accomplishment opened doors, leading to a 7-year movie contract and an opportunity to compete in the Miss Universe competition. Loughery's acting career took off in the 1950s, with appearances in films like Partners alongside Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis and The D.I. opposite her future husband, Jack Webb. She also graced the small screen, guest starring on popular shows like The Cisco Kid, Wagon Train, and Bonanza. Beyond her film and television work, Loughery even briefly assisted Johnny Carson on the game show Earn Your Vacation. Loughery's personal life was also newsworthy. She married singer-actor Guy Mitchell in 1952, but their union ended in divorce 3 years later. In 1958, she tied the knot with renowned actor and Dragnet creator Jack Webb, although their marriage too came to an end in 1964. Jackie Loughery's legacy extends beyond the silver screen and pageant stages. She was a talented actress, a captivating beauty queen, and a woman who dared to pursue her dreams. Her life story serves as an inspiration for many, and her contributions to the world of entertainment will be remembered. The movie world lost a bright spark this week with the passing of actor Buddy Duress at the young age of 38. While the details are still fuzzy, his brother confirmed it was a heart issue. Duress might be most familiar to you for his intense role alongside Robert Pattinson in the movie Good Time. The film, loosely based on Duress's own life, showed him playing Ray, a dude just out of jail who gets tangled up in some serious trouble with Pattinson's character. But Duress's acting chops weren't limited to just good time. He also blew people away in the Safdie brothers' 2014 film Heaven Knows What, where he played a dealer named Mike. He kept the momentum going with appearances in several other indie films, proving his talent and charisma on screen. Life wasn't always easy for Duress, but his passion for acting never wavered. He even shared that some time behind bars after Heaven Knows What actually led him back to acting, as his experiences landed him the role in Good Time. Those who worked with Duress described him as a genuinely kind person who loved making movies. They were particularly impressed by his ability to focus on the job and deliver powerful performances even when facing personal challenges. Buddy Duress' story and his contributions to the film world will leave a lasting mark. He'll be remembered for his raw talent, his resilience, and the unique perspective he brought to the screen. The entertainment world is mourning the loss of actress Anne Whitfield, who passed away at the age of 85. Many will remember her for her role in the beloved holiday classic White Christmas, but her career spanned much further, including appearances in numerous TV shows and radio programs. Whitfield's journey began at a young age. At just 15, she landed the role of Susan Waverly in White Christmas, appearing alongside legendary actors like Bing Crosby and Danny Kaye. This early success laid the foundation for a diverse career. Beyond the silver screen, Whitfield thrived on the radio. She became a familiar voice on popular shows like The Phil Harris Alice Faye Show and Our Miss Brooks, captivating audiences with her talent. Her radio work continued well into her teenage years. Throughout the 1950s and 1960s, Whitfield graced television screens in shows like The Donna Reed Show, Gunsmoke, and Peter Gunn, showcasing her versatility as an actress. In the 1970s, Whitfield made a life-changing decision. She relocated to Washington, pursued higher education, and earned a bachelor's degree in communications. Demonstrating her multifaceted personality, she also worked for the state of Washington's Department of Ecology and embraced community activism. While acting remained a passion, Whitfield's life extended far beyond Hollywood. She was an avid hiker and even celebrated her 85th birthday with a hike in the Italian Alps. Anne Whitfield's legacy goes beyond her on-screen presence. She was a talented actress, a passionate advocate for her community, and a lifelong learner who embraced adventure. Her life story serves as an inspiration for many, and her contributions to the world of entertainment will be remembered. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson got real with his fans on Instagram, sharing a story about his dad, the legendary wrestler Rocky Johnson. He posted a throwback video of Rocky accepting a wrestling championship in 1983, with a young Dwayne cheering him on. In the caption, Johnson talked about how proud he was of his dad, not just for his wrestling achievements, but also for paving the way for other people of color in entertainment and sports. But then, he got personal, sharing one of his biggest regrets: never getting a chance to say goodbye to his dad before he passed away unexpectedly in 2020. Johnson admitted their relationship was complicated, but he also expressed gratitude for the tough love his dad gave him. He ended the post with a message to his fans, urging them to cherish their dads, even if things are rocky, because you never know what tomorrow holds. This isn't the first time Johnson has opened up about his relationship with his dad. He's spoken about it before, encouraging others to work through any issues they have with their fathers. It's clear that this is something that weighs heavily on him, and his honesty is relatable and touching.